We starting right now.
That's a real thing.
What?
I know they baby wipes,
What?
but
Hold
strippers use them. They become stripper
No,
wipes.
I've not been in an actual strip club before.
You never been in a strip
Hold
club?
on,
not
wait
yet.
a
No,
minute.
no, no.
Hold
All
on,
right, this
wait
is
a
like
minute.
I feel like this table is tilted a little bit. I feel like there's gonna be like I'll
gonna be
provide the
attacking
raunchy,
him.
I don't know,
dirty shit.
man.
No, I'm not gonna attack him. I just feel like
No, I'm saying like we're just gonna be like, nigga, what? All right, we starting right now.
strip club. Oh,
Hey yo, this is the Papi Negro podcast with yours truly, Phil Eastbay, and we got my boy over here, Jay Guy.
thanks. It sounded like you was thinking of my name right there. Like who is this?
I was mixing your name and his name. And we got
All
my
right,
dog
you got
here,
it right.
Hero Marcelin. Actually, my
Ooh,
dad's
the government name. God damn.
Well, nigga, what you want me to
Man,
say?
damn.
We'll bleep it. We'll
no,
bleep it.
it's cool. It's cool.
This nigga's probably illegal.
Don't let the government know I'm here.
Oh,
right?
no, I'm not going to do that. Hold on. Before we started off, you've never been to a strip club before?
Nah.
That was just a moment of silence that we had for this dude.
I don't know what to tell you.
You've never been to a strip club?
No.
Is that like a religious belief?
Nah, I never crossed my mind. I don't know. Maybe I'm too broke. I always think I'm too broke to
What y'all
fund
doing
a
after
strip
this?
club.
What we doing after this?
The strip club we have over here is disgusting.
You don't want to go Body Talk.
Body Talk is fucking
Body
gross.
Talk is the type of
Body talk sound like you get some deals.
Bro,
Like
it's
the
the
way y'all
Kmart. It's the
talking
Kmart
about
of
it.
strip clubs.
like the chicks you see at
yes.
Walmart at 3 a.m. Those are the people that strip there.
So
It's like I saw this girl, like the bottom of her stomach literally looked like a wrinkled
Clearance
shirt.
sales.
Like it's reckless.
It's
It's
bad.
really, you don't want to be there. But that's no excuse.
but that's
bro.
because y'all go sober.
This nigga's horrible when he's drunk. He says,
Sober, bro.
I'm not even gonna get to
Bro,
it.
you don't go to strip clubs sober. It's only sadness that's in there if you're
or broke.
sober.
Or broke.
or no.
Or bro, I went to a strip club in New Orleans, bro. And shout out to my homeboy
That's
Azam,
when you
who's
just
running
there.
shit in the back. He handling all this shit. We went to New Orleans for a bachelor party, and like the difference between black strippers and white strippers.
You're
is-
talking about dancing and rhythm.
Oh my god!
sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm
bro.
sure.
Oh, dude, it's ridiculous.
sure.
They're coming out to like American Woman, Sweet Cherry Pie,
Swinging their hair back and forth.
Yeah,
left
you
and
know,
right.
doing all
George Strait and Tim McGraw's in the background.
like the way like a black stripper, the way they look at the pole, like it's sizing it up.
Bro, it
Like,
is.
it's
And
like
they
a
pull
boxing
out
match.
That,
I
they
like
wipe
how-
down the pole.
Yeah, they'd be like, I love the way like this one stripper. She was on some luchador shit. Like she was swinging off one arm, legs split open. It was just like God. She was a fucking Avenger. The way she was doing that.
So how much did you throw?
Shit, I don't remember, bro.
Like
I
20
lost
bucks.
silly amount of money.
Really?
Like it was fun. As soon as you left, it's like, yo, I really just spent money to look at naked girls dance.
That's why I haven't gone yet.
Oh, he might fucking try to rape me.
Hey, whoa.
I say, yeah, he look like the type to go in with sweatpants after his first time. I know how I get my money's worth.
He come out, woo, god damn, woo.
Lord.
He start trying to grind on him on stage. This nigga,
Am I allowed to touch?
might touch you there. Strip club. I don't know. Like when you think about a strip club, like
Yeah.
when I was there, I just thought it was silly. Like this girl is putting on an act, like she's being touched erotically, like she's making all those faces, like.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is silly. Like I saw a girl stripping. She literally spread her butt open. I'm like, what the fuck is that gonna do for me? It took me out of it. Like I was just like.
That
They're trying to get all the
fetish.
fetishes down, you know?
She literally opened it and I was thinking, what if I was a dickhead and just wiped it with a dollar bill? Like,
They used to that.
I'm surprised your reaction wasn't to go, all right.
but the thing is, when you go to a strip club, you just think about the homies just chilling.
Yeah.
But you forget there's creepers,
Yeah.
Oh, for sure,
creep
bro.
niggas. Like, I'm
Yeah.
talking,
Usually, if you go in at like 12 in the afternoon, that's 100% of the people that's there.
oh, dude,
Those-
nigga, why are you
those
going there?
dudes-
12
I'm just saying, they open at that time.
Have you been to a strip club?
It's like the
before?
alcoholics and lonely
Not-
guys.
In my job, like, I'll show up to one.
He's a firefighter. So you're
I'm
telling
a
me?
paramedic. Yeah, as a paramedic, I'll show
So
up.
someone had a heart attack.
It's not a heart attack, but there's ODs and, get this drunk
Strippers?
person out of here.
ODing or?
Both strippers and
So how do you lift them?
clientele,
You go by the cheeks.
bro. It's techniques. First you clear everybody out of the room.
All right,
That's
man, we
step
got to
one.
lift you up now. Let me just
Nah.
check your pulse.
Nah, I used to date a stripper before, man.
Oh, that's what's up.
Hold on. Wait,
I'd be cool with dating a stripper though.
dating a stripper?
I'd be cool with it.
Real? Nah, dog, I can't do
Yeah,
that.
maybe this is me. I guess him
Azam,
too.
give me a yay or nay. Would you date a stripper, bro? Yeah, you
I'd be
date
cool
a
with it.
dog. I have too
As
much.
long as I know she's not like a prostitute on the side.
Oh,
son,
so you
I wouldn't
can't
be.
never know that.
That is wild. And that's why I wanted him
you
on
know
as
what fucking
well.
creeped me out as a kid?
Ooh.
Fucking him
Wait,
off
hold on.
Powerpuff Girls.
Are we recording?
Yeah, I just said recording.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, fucking him off Powerpuff Girls.
What about him?
It's so fucking creepy. Like, just his voice is like.
Powerpuff Girls.
Oh,
That nigga
my.
was hella. You know what? We didn't realize that was like the first trans. Like we didn't know what he was, but
Yeah.
he was pretty much.
She was definitely trans.
Was he?
Who was that?
Him off Powerpuff Girls? The pink devil? With the
I don't
tutu?
remember. I watched it,
heels?
but I don't know. Actually, I'm thinking of Sailor Moon right now. Pop up, yep, Sailor Moon. That's the same thing.
They had that one nigga that looked like R. Kelly, the Pied Piper R. Kelly. He had the tuxedo mask.
Oh, yes.
Didn't he blow a flute or something too?
Did he?
I don't know. I haven't watched that show.
I just know he was near young
2003.
girls a lot, so I was like, no. We're getting back to you. So you dating a stripper? What was that?
Are we just jumping right back into that right
Hell
now?
yeah, because it's just like a
Continuation.
absolutely.
Is this you gonna be able to cut that and merge that together like this? The story? No.
Guys, what happened?
Right,
We
the
had
audio's
technical
gonna be different.
difficulties, and we're
You missed a very good story about stripper love.
and so we're just getting back into it. So
I don't feel like
You
it's
don't
gonna
feel
be it's gonna be natural. I mean, I tell the story. You got questions? Hit me with some questions where I answer everything you want to know about it.
So having that experience dating that stripper, would you go doing it again?
Depends on what I'm looking for. If I'm looking for fun or if I'm looking for something serious. Like I know dating a stripper is not, I would say not something I would take seriously. Still to this day, and I didn't
Did
at that
she
time.
take it serious with you?
I don't think so. And the reason I say that is because I found some other dude draws like in the bed, so I don't really feel like
Was it part of her job though? I mean,
it wasn't by her job. It was a whole situation that happened. Like we moved in together, and I was living this whole fabricated story about living with my aunt and uncle, which were my parents at the time, and it was a super small house, and we ended up moving to this place in West Palm, and like I would just show up there one day a week. And I would stay at my house, and I would just show up there one day a week. We go grocery shopping and all that
So,
stuff.
nigga, you're living a double life.
I was living a double life, bro. 19 years old, double life.
How old was this stripper?
She was 19 too. She was a 19-year-old chick too.
how'd y'all break up?
That's why we broke up, because I
you
found
found
her
another
drawers.
nigga's drawers.
Yeah. Like it was funny because I was on the bed. She was in the shower. I was on the bed, and she was coming out of the shower, and I was like, I think I dropped something on the side of the bed, and I pulled it back, and I was like, oh. So actually, it wasn't drawers. It was a condom wrapper.
Oh!
So I pulled the condom wrapper. It wasn't drawers. It was a condom wrapper.
spices.
So I pulled the condom wrapper out, not the actual use. It was just a wrapper, son. It was just so I took it and I put it on the bed in front of me, and I just sat there. And I was just laid on the bed, and while I was laying on the bed, I was like, I probably should be laying on this bed. And then she came out of the shower, and she was like ready to go to work, like that kind of excited. And then she saw it, and she was like, oh.
Bruh.
And I was like, oh.
That same night?
Yeah, I left that same night, bro. And it was messed up because it was like I took my bed over there, I had my TV over there, I had all my stuff.
Yo, they smashed on your bed, bro.
Probably.
Have you got your stuff back?
Nah, I didn't even. Like,
all
dudes are
very
different like that, bro. I don't, like, part of me just feels like, I get another bed and another TV.
Man.
Not me.
I came back next day like,
I don't know, bro. I don't
Get on
Yeah,
my shit,
I'm
bro.
not
You're
like
a
that.
different
I
guy.
don't.
You're very
I am.
different.
And plus, that's the thing. Like, I told you, I wasn't emotionally attached to it. So,
Yeah.
like, literally, that day I left,
Nah, man.
called up some other girl who I was in love with. At the time, I was like, yo, we got to get back together. I don't know what we doing here. So it was that motion.
Options stacked up.
Yeah, I feel like that's as a smart guy, you're supposed to have that. You don't act on all of those, but you definitely put feelers out there, so it's like a continuation. So you never feel like Like it's like a job, right? So you get a job that you hate.
Yeah.
If you had a whole bunch of job applications out there and people were like, dude, we want you to work for us. Yeah. You know what I mean? But you're like, nah, I'm loyal to this job, but this job better not mess me up because I'll be right over there. I got options.
So like you just don't want to be stuck.
Yeah, it's like that. But it's also a power. Like it's a power, like a self-governing, and it makes you feel secure. Like it makes me feel secure. It's like, I don't ever need a person.
I do that shit right now. I'm like talking to like three.
Oh, you about to put it out right now, huh?
I was talking to 3 people at one time in the past. But the thing that's so weird is just like...
Obviously, they don't listen to this dude podcast.
No, I'm saying like...
This ain't, hey, it's going to come back and haunt him. This is going to come back and haunt him a year for later. You remember when...
It's a fictional story. My whole thing is this. If someone is not in a relationship with someone, you can't be mad at me for having other... Because
very true, man. But that has to be clearly defined. And you could, and as a dude, like what I've learned is you could sense a girl's intentions. Like you could sense a girl's intentions. If she wants to be around you, she's looking for something more. And that's kind of on your part, even though you can say, I don't want anything serious, you could sense what she wants. And it's kind of unfair to lead her on, letting her. And then when you go and, do dirt, and she gets all sad and starts crying, you're like, well, I told you, how it is. I know that's how the game goes. And it's not even scandalous because it's like, I know what I told you, and you were okay with that. So you have to you have to live with these consequences.
It was on the contract. Now you want to act like you didn't read the fine print.
Exactly. And here's the thing. I also feel like girls are attracted to that, man. Girls are attracted to dudes who get a lot of play.
Yeah.
They're like, dude, I want that. There's something about this guy. He has power, or he's dangerous, or whatever that's attractive to him. Like, bro, girls love danger, man.
It's to do with options.
And that's what it is. It's a guy with options.
But it's weird because, like, one girl I was talking to, they were, you don't even know if it's past or present. Just fucking y'all up.
It's 3 years ago.
It was 3 years ago. Years ago. 3 scores ago. And it's just like, first they were like, so what are your intentions? They're going like, what is your intent? And so they're like,
that's an honesty thing. That's
but
communication.
so they go from like doing that to like, yo, you just killed the vibe. Like, we're just chilling. I'm getting to know you. And they ask that off rip, and we're chilling. And then they go to, hey, let's be friends with benefits. And they're like, and she's like, she's like, hey, I don't want no disrespect to you. And it's like, now I'm cool with that. But for some reason, they thought I gave off settle vibes. Like I told you,
it's your fault though, man. Listen.
Hold on, wait. But the thing that's so weird is that they go from saying, oh my God, so like pretty much saying like, oh, I don't want to waste my time. But then they go to, hey, let's just have fun. And it's like, I'm about the fun, but what made you switch mind? As a guy, it's cool, but it's like obviously you went from one mode to another. So my whole thing is like, what the fuck happened there? But then again, something about me, the way I look, I give off settle vibes. This nigga says because I look like a stepdad.
Yes, this man gives like urban, safe black guy vibes,
I don't like the way you laughing, nigga.
Hey, y'all want to go to the park? Y'all want to play on the slide, swing?
But I'm not. I am not.
Like first date is a picnic type of nigga. Like that's
too much.
Are you romantic? You're a romantic. For sure, bro. You're a romantic.
I don't know.
What do you do on the first date? What do you do like when you like somebody?
It really depends.
What's your go-to move? You got to have a go-to move. Like if you like somebody, where are you taking a girl?
I would say first day I took my ex was a comedy show.
Because that's what you like.
It was so convenient.
So you did it out of convenience. You did it out of convenience versus...
it's just more like, okay, I know, like, it's one of the comedy scene. I'm well adverse to it. And, I can get a hookup and shit like that. So it just worked out fine. Plus, it's dope to take them out to a show and just enjoy yourself. And then after that, get some drinks at the local brewery or shit like that, But then again, everyone is different. So it's like, I got to know what they're into. So I didn't really know what this person was into. So I was like, hey, let's go to a comedy spot, whatever like that. They knew I do comedy and I know the people in the scene. But in a way, that's kind of a good thing because if you go to a comedy club on a first date and niggas know you there. So
Yeah,
you
seem
look like
right, like
you
you
look
the
like
guy.
that. You look like that dude. And not only that, but the last time I went on a date there, what happened for me that was so dope is that I was going to the Baltimore Comedy Festival, but I didn't really tell anyone. So one of the comedians was like, "Hey, yo, bro, when you going to Baltimore?" And then I saw the ears perk up like, and I was like, nah. And he's like, "Oh, congrats on the Baltimore Comedy Festival, bro. That's dope." So I had another person speaking my praises before I even get to say anything. So when you break, I mean,
it's like somebody talking you up.
So it's kind of
cool.
So it wasn't on purpose. It just worked out that way, and I was putting that work in.
Like, you know where to go to get your points.
But to be honest, I didn't think about it like that. I was like, hey, you know what? I don't really feel like driving too far. And, you know, on a Saturday, downtown Fort Pierce has a lot of shit happening, kind of. It's a lot of drink. You can go one spot to drink, another spot to drink. But I think
that's a lot of shit happening.
But
downtown Fort Pierce got so much going on. Pop, you go here, get some rum. Go over here, they got vodka at this spot.
Absolutely.
Kiri's at this other spot.
You know, it sounds like that, but there's different bars, but each bar has a completely different vibe. If you want some like nasty shit, you go one place. If you want to feel a little sedity and pretty, you go to one place. Nigga. Oh, that shit's smoking, bro.
Oh, the light's about to explode.
Nigga,
we should just. I don't know what you want me to do, bro. I don't know what you want me to do, son. Yo, hey, by the way, can I get that $100 for this light kit?
That shit's
I'm ready to take my face.
Why is that shit having stroke voice?
Bro, you saw the smoke coming from it?
Yes, that was smoke, B. This one right there with the empty one.
No, nigga, it's the one that.
It's literally on fire.
You smell that?
I'm definitely cutting.
Turn it off. Turn one of them on.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Fine. Are you recording?
Bro, it's protected. It's
This
protected
nigga's
by aluminum, bro.
by
It's got, you see that aluminum
What if that
surrounding?
shit, nigga?
I'll trust him on this one.
Yeah,
Nah.
bro, it's fine, bro. It's
Hey,
fine.
He's trained.
It's fine, man. I'm telling you,
If
bro.
a
If
fight,
anyone to have
Bro, I saw this video on YouTube one time. Nothing bad happened.
nigga, okay.
Wait, is that your training?
Like, is that how y'all went to school?
Nigga went to fucking
Here's a
YouTube video. University of Phoenix. Yeah, man, I trained for like 2 hours. Trained for 2 hours. I got my Yo, bro,
How many people would do that?
the fucking Mr. Ratburn getting married to a dude.
What a
Wait,
pain
you
in the
just
ass.
changed the stuff. We was talking about you and
Nigga,
what's the movie,
that right?
bro?
I smell that.
Yeah,
I still smell
it's
that.
potent. It's potent. It's good. It's good electricity vibes here. I'm gonna actually blame that on the electrical circuitry you got going on here. I'm gonna blame that.
Is this nigga for real? We might fucking burn to a crisp.
Bro,
And I
we're
got too much
good,
hair
man.
product in, so I'm scared.
Oh yeah, he's gone. If it,
Oh, nigga, I'm Michael Jackson Pepsi commercial all day. That's why when I go to a hibachi, I don't sit right in front of it.
oh man, that
I be like 5 feet back because I had waves back in the day, so I had so much wave grease. So if the nigga go like, looking
got a random
looking
island
like
of the waves.
Scorpion. But no, like the first day, if I hear another spark, we cutting, bro. If I hear another,
Just work through it, guys. We can
But,
do this.
I don't know, like I think that's like some psychological shit where you can bring a girl into your arraignment. Nigga, what's up, bro? You good? The smell? I know.
Strong.
I smell it, bro. Listen.
I mean, I feel like that's residual. Like that's residual burning. It's not continuous. It's not like it's an oven.
He's
burning
so
right now.
calm and we're all low
There's
key.
embers. I think this might be part of his training.
He'll be in the burning house. Nah, man. I just feel like, yo, like
It's
it ain't
Florida.
our fault. We can contain the
Florida,
fire.
bro. What you talking about? Flames? That's the sun, nigga.
But do you think like psychologically, it's like a psychological thing where you could bring them to? I didn't do it on purpose, but it makes it look cool that I brought him to a.
Bro, that's
Depends on
what,
how
like,
much
it
you
gets
care about
back
her.
to what I was saying earlier about power and status. Like what things are attracted to a woman. Like if you show a woman you got status in any environment, that's attractive.
Just confidence,
You
bro.
know what I mean?
No, absolutely.
I've seen bums get beautiful women. It's more confidence than anything. It's majority confidence.
like we joke about that, but money,
before confidence, money.
Money is a status thing, though. Also.
Absolutely.
Like if you relate what money can get you,
Yeah.
you're gonna have a nice house, a nice car, all those things which elevate your status because you can measure money, right? So measuring money is different, where it's not like emotional. You can't measure, and that's the thing that I feel like I always have a problem with women because I'm like, dude, you could see all the stuff I'm doing because I'm paying the bills, I'm paying the meals, I'm creating the fun, but you telling me I love you to death like crazy, and I can't measure that. I can't measure where that love is, and that's the like in my mind, the back of my mind is why I feel like what gets me these commitment issues. It's I always feel like I could do this for anybody, and they should still feel the same exact way. You know what I mean?
But some people you do that for, they won't appreciate that
because they expect it. After a while, they just expect this from you because you've done
everything.
it.
But
After
it's
a while,
always
is
gonna
an
be like that.
obligation.
It's
After a while,
it's always gonna be like that. And you gotta be okay with that. You gotta be okay with that, and you have to discuss that, communicate that way. Hey, it's not gonna get to that point
that's
with
if
us.
the person can communicate.
Very true.
Because not everyone can. It's kind of
Especially
weird.
women.
I mean, it's kind of weird because a lot of times, like dealing with girls in the past, I'd say dealing like girls like I deal with other shit, but like in terms of dating, the dynamics, it's like for the guy, you have to have that responsibility of being altruistic. Like, okay, I know emotionally you're here and there, so you're supposed to be Professor Charles Xavier by knowing what they're thinking.
You have to be, bro. You gotta
But no
study.
one's
See, that's
checking
the
to
thing.
know how you're thinking. So it's like weird.
Yeah,
And
I
most of the
think-
time you get checked on, it's because they're affected directly.
Or they want to talk about their day later on, so they'll do the whole.
So they ask
dance.
you so that
How's
you
your
ask.
day, honey? And then it comes around back to her. I had a horrible day. Janet was a fucking bitch.
You ever have
know?
those like you answer like how was your day?
Yeah.
But you say all right, and then they'll just like within
Jump
the
into
same
her stuff,
sentence.
yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
well, bitch, this was
Yeah.
a setup.
Yeah, a lot of women
It's the
don't
same
understand
thing.
that.
Think about like when they say I love you. You know what I mean? They're really looking for that same reciprocating emotion.
You know what?
Like,
I
tell
would
me.
say
Depends on the girl though, because some women will say it first because they think they love you, but they want to see where your head is at. Someone will wait till you say it first because they don't look like a fucking idiot. So
I
it
don't
depends
know
on the
what
girl.
love is. I don't know what I don't. I mean, it's like it's weird because you know how like the phrase "real nigga," like everyone has their definition of what's real. So it's like when dealing with someone, I know how they want to be loved, but if I don't feel like the way they feel about feeling loved, I don't relate to that. So does that mean I don't love them? You know what I'm saying? Like we all love different. So the way
on
you
the person.
For
yeah.
sure we
So
all
the
love
way
different,
you want
bro.
to be loved, I can't love you like that. But does that mean I don't love you? So that's something.
Like for me personally, in terms of feeling loved, I can get sex from anywhere. I can get that's normal. But in terms of like a woman that like truly cares about you, like hey, how's your day? How you feeling emotionally? How's your week been? Things like that. That's why just in terms of
That's
like
how you feel,
acknowledgement. That makes me feel loved dude. Personally. Just women checking up on you like that.
But see, this is what I've learned in my years of relationships.
yeah,
We, in the beginning of the relationship, we love the other person. Like, we show them love in all types of ways,
Yeah.
right? So a person might get love from physical connection.
Yeah.
Touch me, hold me, hug me, show me. Somebody, like, another person might get love for buy me stuff. Buy me stuff. That's how you show your appreciation. Another person, like, I need to hear it from you.
yeah.
I need that auditory feeling, and I need to feel
You just
like
made me
you
think
hear
about
said.
something. Like for instance, some people need constant reminder. Like for instance, Aisha Curry. Aisha Curry.
Yeah, she needs.
That's weird.
That's an insecurity
That's
thing.
weird, bro.
That's
Like-
an insecurity thing.
That is weird as
But
fuck.
see, that's a whole different topic. That's a whole different. That's a different issue. She doesn't feel. To me, listening to that, she's reaching out. She's reaching out to Steph, saying, "Hey, I don't feel secure right now." Right.
But
That's-
my whole thing, why go on a big
No, not
platform
even-
like that? I think he was probably saying that he goes through the identity thing. Maybe
Sounds-
because back in the day,
Yeah.
she was that girl. And now that she has kids, and so now she's in the back.
Yeah, it sounds to
and
me like she
he's-
feels ugly now because she's on her third kid now.
Yeah.
You feel me? She was talking about, I see Steph's DMs and there's women all up in his DMs, but I don't get that type. And I'm like, so
You don't shoot 3 points.
You want men to
You don't shoot
But bro,
three-pointers.
Like, that's weird.
All people want that.
No.
All people want
But
to.
But don't do me like that.
Listen,
Don't
listen,
go
listen,
on.
listen.
Don't
But
go on
see,
a platform
that's
that
what I'm
big
saying.
and
That's
go,
what I'm saying. So Steph's not making her feel like she's.
Do you think that though? Because she didn't
Bro,
say
for
no.
real.
She never said Steph wasn't giving her love. She said she doesn't get that for other men. Because they've been together since high school. So it feels like to me, from how she sounded, sounds like she feels like, oh, Steph is saying this because he's obligated to her, or I know he cares, or I know he loves me, but I don't know if outside of Steph, if other people find me attractive. You know what I mean? That's what it sounded like more to me. Because she said over and over again, oh, Steph is loving, Steph is caring, Steph is romantic, he tells me I'm beautiful. But it sounds like she wants to hear from other people just to know, okay.
Yeah, because she was like, you know, like, I want to know if I still got it.
Yeah, 'cause
it's
she's-
not, there's nothing I can do. Like, for instance, like, we're homies, right?
Steph can't fix that.
Yeah, like, for instance, like, you know, we hit the road a lot, do shows together, right? If I'm like, yo, nigga, you good, bro, you're fucking funny. But sometimes you probably want to hear that you're great from an outside comic.
Yeah.
When your friends are like, yo,
You
like
probably
people
feel
in-
like, oh, he's my
Right.
homeboy.
yeah,
Yes, say
you
that.
know what I'm
Right.
saying? So like people in the circle be like, yo, Jay, you fucking hilarious. Or as the next person be like, yo, you funny. And you're like, thank you. Because this person's so far
all
reach to
a
you.
insecurity thing.
Yeah, yeah.
You're
but we
not
said that
secure
like,
with
oh,
yourself.
he is
But
not
he can't
doing,
fix it though.
There's nothing
Nothing
you
he can do.
about that.
He can't do. What more can he do?
You can't fix anybody's
Yeah, yeah.
insecurities.
But
Like
you
that's
said
what I'm
that
saying.
like it was a reach
I'm
out. Like
saying-
he needed to do ain't shit he could do.
She wants
That's
love
true.
that's not. I'm not love. She wants affection that's not required by an oath, like the wedding band or her family. She wants random niggas to give her love.
She
You know what I
wants
mean?
to feel fuckable.
Not gonna lie.
And Steph doesn't make her feel like
He gave her 3
he's-
kids. How much more fuckable can she?
Nah, see,
He
that's not
nutted in
it,
her. He
bro.
nutted in her, bro.
That's not it, man. That's not it, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's when the marriages start getting boring.
Oh, okay. I
They
can
start
believe
getting
that.
boring
I can
because
believe
you're
that.
in the mode. You're in the moment, right? You're in the moment where it's like everything is.
Yeah.
Is I know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
There's no variety here
That's
anymore.
fair.
This dude ain't got the moves.
been together
That's
forever.
going. Yeah, it's like it's normal. I wake up in the morning. I love you. Blah blah blah. Here's some flowers.
probably a routine
every
now.
Mother Day. That's what it is. A routine. But he ain't fucking in the beginning of a relationship. He'll bang her in the truck on the way after the
Yeah.
game. They not doing none of that no
And
more.
he's busy as shit now.
That's the thing. Now I'm training for this, all of this, and I don't feel
Yeah.
that now.
probably
So
s-
that's what I'm saying. Steph can pull over to the side and make her give her that old mush face down in a pillow type of
Yeah.
love.
So she
No,
wants
I
to feel
think it is
trashed.
too. I think a lot of it is also just her being home alone with the kids all day while he's like training
With all
or
her
during the
maids
season.
cooking and doing
yeah,
all-
so she's like home alone
And
you
all
know,
the
she probably-
other girl wives
exactly.
are over.
She probably has
and
like Steph's
assistant.
path where she's on Steph's shit, and Steph's like getting like titty
Lights.
pics every hour,
Lights.
and niggas are like sending her like, "Hey, tell your husband to hit me up later."
I can imagine her looking through her phone like, yo, babe, these bitches crazy. She opened up her coochie. Look at this.
Not gonna lie, not
And
gonna
she's
lie.
probably mad like,
Listen,
and she look at her DMs compared to him.
not gonna lie.
What if they had a DM off? Like, oh, let's
bro.
look what I got. And then
Bro.
his DMs
I used to hear
popping.
stories about comics who would stand after the club after they both got off doing the show.
Yeah.
And they would stand and wait till the audience members come out, and they would have a bet on who would get the, oh, you were so funny, and you were funny too, but dude, you might like, you know, that type of competition. And
Yeah.
whoever would get the, you were funny too, would buy drinks afterwards.
Nigga,
Oh
that
yeah,
hurts.
yeah, you were funny too.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, bro,
That
it hurts. You know who used to do that? Bill Burr and Patrice O'Neal. They used to stand
Makes
out of the
sense.
club and do that.
Yeah. So, anyone
So-
else DM'd Aisha Curry after that, or just was I the only one that did that?
Yeah,
I DM'd her.
nah,
Yes,
This
I had to.
phone, pull out your.
Nigga, I delete that shit. I have a girlfriend. I DM'd Aisha Curry.
Yo, he's
Bitch,
yo,
you beautiful.
you're fucking up because Haitian men don't cheat. What you doing?
No, I wasn't cheating.
Okay,
I was
good.
building the self-esteem of a beautiful
Black woman got to do it.
I'm doing this for the culture.
Absolutely, guys. We want to let y'all know right now.
DM Aisha Curry.
Haitian
the
men
thing.
do not cheat. Okay, we don't do that. On the rare occasion Haitian men cheat, it's because they got possessed by the devil.
Listen,
The devil himself,
bruh.
Nebuchadnezzar.
I DM'd her. I had to. I heard. The hurt in her voice was killing me.
You gotta uplift sisters. It's not cheating. It's maintenance of the community. One hurt black woman could fuck up the rest. One diary of a mad black woman can fuck up the whole
I
generation.
sent and deleted that bitch so quick.
You know, it'd be funny if like you're chilling with your girl, and for some reason Steph Curry just walked by you, and you're like, Steph, and he's like, nah, nigga, you in my girl's DM, and your girlfriend's like, what?
God forbid Aisha Curry messages you back like, so you want to do this? Like, oh.
Bro, here's the thing.
Hold on,
Here's
you
the
would
thing.
smash Aisha Curry,
I would. Yes.
bro?
Yes.
You wildin'.
She's not ugly.
But dog, Haitian men don't cheat
She's
though.
not ugly. No.
Haitian men don't cheat.
No. We're
Yeah,
talking
bro.
about a vacuum.
Haitian
like,
man don't cheat,
no, we're talking
bro.
about what ifs.
They don't, bro.
We're talking about what ifs.
They don't.
These are hypotheticals. The hypothetical in a vacuum, yes, I'd fuck Aisha Curry.
You ever got cheated on?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cheating,
if I got
bro.
cheated on.
Cheating is like murder, bro.
It sucked.
Cheating
Have
is
you
like,
cheated?
bro. It's like murder, bro.
It sucked because
Cheating is like murder.
this girl, so she moved to New York from college, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we were together for like 3 years, and like this is like a year and a half into it. Me and my family were like planning a vacation. It was like our first big vacation because we're Haitian. Like this is our first real time like the family planning, planes, yada yada yada. So they wanted to go to Puerto Rico. I convinced my parents to go to New York, just so I could like sneak off and go see my girl later. So we did that. We were in New York for like a week. You know, spent like $600 just to go there. Boom, another like $400 there. So like $1,000 on the trip out of my own pocket. This was like 3 years ago. And 6 months later, I found out she was cheating on me, like through Snapchat, cause she disappeared for like all day, and I'm texting, I'm like, where the fuck you at? Where do you at?
Snapchat got that map on there. Where you
No,
can
not
see
that,
them.
not that. So I went to her. She told me her Snapchat password like a year before, and I remembered it. Flower Girl 123. I was like, okay, let me see what's up with her. Go on. She and on the saved snaps is like her and some nigga in a bed and shit, like months worth. I knew it wasn't one time. Like walking through parks and shit in New York. So I felt
I got a
that
question.
hurt.
Well,
Yeah.
was she Haitian?
She was like Haitian Dominican.
That's the Dominican side. They overruled. the devil got Israel, but it's definitely the Dominican side.
When I tell you I felt that hurt, like not only did I like spend that 3 years of my life, but I spent like $1,000 to go. First of all, I convinced my parents to go to New York.
Look, he mad about the finances.
No, it's all of it. It's all of it. The time, the finances.
That's your investment, man. You
Yes,
invested in
yes.
that. Yeah, I get
Should have
bro.
consolidated your choices,
I
bro.
felt so
get
hurt,
that,
bro. That's why I do that. I don't do that. I do not do that, honey. You're my only choice.
We are not editing this shit at all.
But yeah, man, I was so hurt. But yeah, cheating's a bitch. Cheating is a bitch.
You know what? Like,
Yeah,
I
bro,
I never been cheated on.
Yeah,
that you
but
know of.
That I know of. Yeah. That I know of.
because women hide that shit very well.
You know what? This is the shit I'm saying here. I was talking to girls at my job about this. That like, they say women are better cheaters.
Of course.
But I say men are. It's because men are the best accomplices.
Oh,
That's-
for sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
I like the way you say that.
That's why I say that, because I was saying that, like, I was talking to these girls. I'm like, all right, let's say, like, we're chilling, and if I leave, I'm not leaving no boxers, ain't no rubbers being left. Shit, I'll take the used
Typically,
rubber and the
typically.
wrapper with me. You know what I'm saying?
I
But if
found
a
one.
girl, you be in the car,
Yeah, girls will leave their panties like
Yeah, on
between your
purpose.
sheet, between the chairs.
you
on
chill with her,
purpose.
what's over there? And then she'll throw the ring in the back of the car. You know?
Her random earring.
Exactly. Like when you see those videos of a girl on the phone sucking penis,
Oh,
and the
bro.
nigga's just quiet, not saying a word.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? He filming it, not saying anything.
Speaking of that, there's this one video I saw. There's a bunch of it, but that's one in particular. There's a white girl is like sucking this dude's dick. You've seen it before, and she's really going to work. She's doing a double twist and grip and
flip,
everything.
flip 3000.
And the buddy's on the phone,
Yeah,
like
dang.
crying, like I'm sorry, baby, I won't do it again. She's like, And when I tell you, I felt that hurt in my heart for this man. Like
This nigga fighting for it, bro.
he's fighting. Like this man is
Fighting
crying.
for it.
You can hear the tears on the phone.
Wait,
You ever seen that movie
It's the
Southpaw?
girls.
It's a real like amateur
Hey, bro,
porn video.
have you seen that movie Southpaw? where the nigga lost the belt and he had to train all over again just to fight for his belt. Yo, it was like a Rocky movie. This nigga's like, baby, I love you. And she's like, yeah, okay.
She's going to work.
And the nigga's holding the phone. He ain't even grunt. He ain't even fucking moan. My nigga is silent. Beautiful accomplice. He didn't even say anything.
Nothing.
Didn't even say anything.
Nothing.
But you do that to a girl, she gonna moan loud. Like Patrice O'Neal said, she's gonna moan dumb loud.
I feel bad.
Pep, peep this out. Let's say if I'm walking in the mall or with a girl I'm dating, and then Hero is messing with that girl. He's probably just gonna walk by because he's black, hit me with a head nod, keep it moving. I don't think nothing of it.
I might wink at her.
You know?
'Cause I'm an asshole.
If you're... Then you getting killed. He a sloppy nigga. He a sloppy nigga. But he a sloppy nigga.
I'm a wink, not gonna lie.
He a sloppy nigga. And then a nigga might be like, what's this goofy ass motherfucker doing? But on the other hand, if I'm doing that, hanging out, if I'm walking with my girl, and if I'm not doing that because I'm Haitian, we don't cheat, and another girl comes by, and she'll fuck around and look at the girl like, or laugh in her face. And then it's like, nah, baby, chill. They just
How my
goofy.
pussy tastes, bitch.
You know, just something scandalous like that. And that's why I say women are good cheaters, but they have good accomplices.
For real.
It's like if I'm a getaway driver, we rob a bank, and I forgot to load the gas all the way in. We getting stuck. Didn't check the air pressure on the tires. You know what I'm saying?
But I also think women are, like, the way they cheat is better too, I guess. Like, men will cheat and they'll, like, change up their whole routine. Like, they'll start using new perfume, new colognes. They start dressing different. You feel me? They buy, like, new lotion because their new girl likes the lotion. Their haircut's a little different now.
But see, I think you should just do that automatically.
No. But I mean, like,
every once in a while, bro, in a relationship, just change it up on her.
But
you know what I mean?
what I mean is, like, when a man cheats,
The habits.
her girl
Yeah.
knows. Her girl notices. Like, your girl will know, like, this nigga's different. But a girl will cheat. Like, she'll do everything normal. You won't even know. She won't miss a step. She'll be doing everything regular. And you won't even know until, like, you find out.
So prior to your girl cheating on you, did you know she was...
You had no idea.
But
But she lived miles away from you,
too.
right?
But the thing is also, so
See, once a girl moves miles away from me or lives hundreds of miles away, I just assume.
So here's the thing. So leading up to that, she was like months before. I want to say like maybe like 4 months before. She started saying, "Oh, I'm depressed, yada yada yada. I'm feeling suicidal." Like she would call me, like I'm going to work. She'd call me like, "Babe, I don't think I can do it anymore. I'm just calling to say goodbye." I'd stay in the parking lot at work. I'm like my job. Like I should be on a shift like an hour ago. I'm on the phone with her trying to talk her down. You feel like she's like bawling her eyes out. So when she started like not hitting me up as much, I just took it as she's depressed. She's
You like them damaged girls, bro.
Man, listen. I was naive.
Bro, the damaged girls do a lot of stuff.
That's the Dominican side.
I didn't take it as
Definitely.
weird when she started like falling off. So I thought, she's crying, she's depressed, trying to get her life together.
You mean falling off?
Whatever.
Like stop calling,
Like
stop
she was calling
texting?
less. She was calling less. She was
right.
texting. So I took it as like normal because I didn't want to make her feel worse. Like, she's not being a good enough girlfriend. So I was like, okay, cool, it happens. So I didn't take. I had an idea she might be cheating.
That's how he rationalized it. Oh, she thinks she sucks other girlfriends, so she just not gonna
bro.
bother me more.
How old were you when this happened?
I was 2017. I'm 24 now. So I was like maybe
Y'all
22.
young, man.
22,
Y'all young
22 when
guys.
she cheated. So yeah, like 3 years of my
Y'all
life.
still haven't had that hate women stage yet.
Oh, I hated that bitch. I still do. Bro. She was such an asshole. Such an asshole.
Dang, bro, we bringing
Bro,
up.
see,
fucking
I
repressed
don't
memories.
like. My thing is, I've seen the craziest women. Like, I've seen the craziest scenarios where women cheat.
Yeah.
Right? Like, married for this long, and I'm like, what? She been married for 20 years, bro, and she's out here with this dude. That's crazy. And then I see her with her husband the next day. I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Bro, I got a girl right now in my messenger, pregnant. 6-7 months pregnant, lives with her dude,
Yeah.
jumping in my inbox.
He's not doing something wrong.
Like,
Actually,
see, that's the thing to me that I'm just like,
Question,
I don't trust
question,
none of these.
Question. Would you go?
I'm not Haitian, bro. I ain't Haitian, bro.
oh man.
Nigga, you gonna hit
Nah,
the
I
baby in
wouldn't.
the
I
head.
wouldn't.
No. Have you blocked her
I
yet?
wouldn't do that.
Have you
I
stopped-
don't block- No, we friends, man. So she'll say whatever, and I'll just be like, brush it off.
Nah.
But this is what I'm talking
He's
about.
keeping
This
her
is
on
the
just in
same thing
case.
that I'm talking about.
You keeping
This is
her
the
on.
same thing where they.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna shut you off. Why?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be respectful of the girl that I'm talking to right now, and I'm not gonna step out of bounds. I'm not gonna disrespect her in any way. But I know the situation. And it makes me feel empowered. It makes me feel like I always have power.
But if
I
she
think,
hit you up like, yo, I'm home alone, I'm wet, you want to come through?
nah, I can't. Nah, and that's happened before.
I got a question. A couple of months back, I'm pretty sure you're thinking about it.
A couple of months back, if I'm not dating nobody.
So no. So you're telling me if you're single, you gonna smash a 6-month pregnant?
Well, a couple months back, she wouldn't have been 6 months.
No, I'm saying like you. No, the reason why I said it because you said, well, you're in something, and I'm saying if you weren't in that, you're telling me you would smash the girl.
Nah, I'm not attracted to pregnant women like that.
I had a friend.
Now, hold on. Let me ask you a question. Let me reverse that same hypothetical. If Rihanna 6 months pregnant, she don't look like she's 6 months pregnant, but she tell you I'm 6 months pregnant. She got the ultrasound right there. Like, see, this right here is taking it a moment to even
Rihanna?
like, bro, Rihanna. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you got a girl. Hold on, wait. Now I'm like raising stakes. And you got a girl.
I like how he did that as I answered.
And you got a girl, bro. You got a girl. Seriously, you
Do
talking
we know?
to somebody
Do you know the
you
baby's
care about.
father?
Yeah, who's the baby daddy?
Nipsey Hussle.
Now? How the fuck you do that?
I'm just saying.
I'm like, this nigga got sperm
Pregnant,
cells.
then died.
That's what I like about dudes, bro. We can have these hypothetical
Yeah, I couldn't-
conversations like this.
No. Hold on. Wait.
And you thinking about it,
wait.
though. You thinking.
But the thing is like, it's crazy because it's like a golden apple. It's like, yo, I got a golden apple. Even though there's a worm sticking on that
Yeah.
motherfucker, but I'm eating a golden apple.
Listen.
So it's like, I smashed Rihanna, but you don't say the fine print. She was 6 months pregnant.
Listen,
You
if I
don't
was
say
single,
that.
if the baby daddy was like Justin Timberlake, I'd definitely do it.
Why?
I'd definitely do it.
Why is
Because you
that?
can
I'd
take
definitely
Justin
do it.
Timberlake.
Wait,
That's
why
why
would
in
you do
mind.
that?
Like,
Of course.
Hold on.
but that's a double
Doing it for
win.
the
though,
culture.
bro.
Doing it for the culture.
Why would you do
Doing it
that?
for the culture.
Why is that?
Take one back for the brothers, y'all.
Wakanda. The
Baby
power, the
Baby
power.
come out with like Negro nut on his face.
Jeez. Forever petty, bro.
But if it was like Will Smith, I can't do that. I can't do that to Will. Or if it's like fucking 50 Cent, I can't do that to 50.
Hell no, as petty as that much. I see why they shot that nigga 9 times
Yeah.
and stabbed
50,
him. Like, yo,
No, they shot Adam 9 times. He only got hit like 5.
Wow.
no, he got hit 9 times.
He got hit? I thought he only got shot at. Whatever, it doesn't matter. The point
He
is,
got hit. Dog.
point
He
is,
said Negro.
the point is,
That double in, my guy.
she used to be a white substance on the baby's forehead. Just wipe it off.
Nigga's placenta juice. The embryonic sac just blew up on his face. Nah, that ain't it.
Doctor's confused.
When the baby born, like, you know when you play beer pong and the ball get dented in the middle?
It has like a vitiligo when they wipe it off.
Oh.
Like
you thought
He thought this through.
like a black streak across his forehead.
So, answer
shit
the
looked like
question,
a
my
newborn
guy.
pig. What?
Answer the question. Golden apple. You said it. You set the standard.
It's true. It's like the golden apple. Bro, Azam, we're going to ask the dude, Azam, would you smash Rihanna 6 months pregnant? Single. You would? This nigga's scandalous. I know.
Wait. Does the baby father matter to you? No?
Nope.
No.
Don't
Anyone?
matter.
From Will Smith to Barack to Justin Timberlake?
Still
Nobody.
said Barack.
This nigga don't care. He's
asking, just asking.
Azam is, and he's doing the jug with it.
Just ask.
No, man. I don't know. Would I smash it? You know what? It's like,
Dude, you remember back in the day when there was this dude on the Cavaliers who smashed LeBron's mom?
yeah.
Delonte
Like,
West.
yeah, there was that
He's a
rumor
crackhead
going
now.
out there that he smashed LeBron's mom.
Yeah.
How do
He
you
really
feel about
did.
that dude? Do you feel
That's
like,
true.
oh, that's that's messed up? Smash the homie's mom like that on your team? You high fiving and chest bumping in a circle,
I heard that's
and
the
then
reason
at
why
the
LeBron
same
left.
time, for real, probably
Yeah.
I like how
can't
you
look
took-
me in your eye,
But
bro.
hold on,
But
this is
see, that's what I'm
different.
saying.
This
Like
is-
that's the scandalous.
Hold on. This is the difference. In this scenario with Rihanna, the baby's 6 months in and still in the stomach. For LeBron, this motherfucker's a full-grown man with a fucking salary.
Right.
That's completely. This baby's
You know how
doing
many?
well. The baby don't know.
Dante West is almost like
They're on
an
the
arch
same-
nemesis, bro. Like
They're teammates,
closest. Like that's your partner right there, and now you like, what's up, son? Literally, son, you're my son now.
Nah, bro. Nah. That's entirely different. Because you got to understand it. The whole point of that is that's Rihanna.
For sure. What about Beyonce?
Okay.
You smash
He
Beyonce?
has yet to answer. He's going around the bush.
I would no for Rihanna.
No, she right there in the bed.
6 months, bro.
6 months. She got the baby hump, but then she
Like,
flip
you got
over.
through to like build a shelf for her or something. And you just
Nigga,
hey, I'm about to leave.
I'm
And
horrible
she's
with
like,
manual
"I'm
labor.
dead." It doesn't matter. She brings you over. The point is you're over there.
Hey, look, he thinking about building
You're
a
over
shelf. He like,
Yeah.
hey, I gotta build a shelf.
I couldn't, like the acting part in pornos.
Bro, that's
I
so
literally
hard.
try to. I don't know, bitch. You
I
ain't got
don't know,
IKEA.
screws, like what kind of drill I'm gonna need?
You gotta
Listen. You tell me Rihanna tells you to come over, regardless of the reason. You wouldn't run
If
over there.
I was building a shelf, I was like, bro, I need some help just holding the shelf up.
I don't. I'd be like, yo, I need a
Nah,
drill.
man.
I need a power drill.
Listen.
I don't, man. 6 months.
I'm going in there assuming I'm trying to smash if Rihanna calls me over for anything.
Because you ain't shit nigga.
For
though.
Bible study, for anything. I'm coming
nigga-
in lotioned up, alone.
He's going to try to put in, like, make it sexual about the Bible. Now the serpent went to the burning bush and he going to fuck her.
Let's go to the Songs of Solomon, Riri. If you see here, he says he goes through the hills, as you can tell.
And he walked around it
Trying to go
thrice
through your hills, baby.
and knock down the walls of Jericho. And he's gonna lick the finger and turn the scripture mad sensual. But now, man, 6 months. Like, okay, now hold on. 6 months, man. I don't know.
You're ducking.
I don't know,
You're
man.
ducking.
Dude, I really don't, because I know how I feel about pregnant chicks. Like, I don't think that, but it's like, are
It's
you
Rihanna.
giving Rihanna that exception because it's Rihanna?
Yeah.
So you could be like,
Definitely.
yo, I smashed Rihanna, but you didn't tell him. I don't know. I'm with
That's
like,
that's
now
Rihanna.
how about Beyonce 9 months? Would you hit Beyonce
Oh
9
my
months?
God.
Yeah. Wait. She with Jay-Z?
You would. Yo,
Is she
this
with Jay-Z?
nigga's wild.
Is she with Jay-Z?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I can't do that.
Bro,
to Jay.
that automatically elevates your status.
Can't do that to Jay.
Like,
Can't do that to Jay.
You don't want to make it have an
See,
album
this
made
dude-
about you?
Can't do that to Jay. Because this
You'll
nigga
get
will
two
flame
made
me.
by you.
Because this nigga will flame me in his next album, and I won't be able to go outside for
bro, you know how
like 6
famous
months.
you'll be after that?
Nah,
how much
man, I
money?
can't do that to Jay.
Like, people be mad with you, but
He's
Can't do that to
protecting
Jay.
black love.
yeah.
Hashtag black love. You don't want to ruin the black household.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
But if she wasn't with him,
Of course, she was like with Justin
Said
Timberlake.
9 months.
He said
Yo,
Justin
he
Tim-
hates Justin Timberlake. My guy is
That's the
super
most
blatant
famous
about
white guy I
Justin
know.
Timberlake, bro.
Famous white guy.
Okay, if it was with like, I don't know, who's another cool
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt? Oh, yeah, definitely.
He probably do that because he fucked up the vendors. He's like, that nigga didn't listen. He started slapping up Thanos. I got something for your ass. But
You killed Tony Stark, bitch.
oh, okay, Robert Downey. Nah, he's not like. What else is
You
it?
dodging the question. You have yet to answer.
Dog, I really don't know.
For Beyonce, you know Rihanna?
Shit.
I don't know, man. 9 months. That's like.
Okay,
But
let's
you
bring it
just
back to 6
switched it.
months.
He
Let's bring it back to
just-
6 months.
You switched it up.
Beyonce.
9 months, the baby about to pop out. You just wait a little bit longer after that.
It's Beyonce.
It was so crazy. Speaking of that, I remember this girl I was working with. She was telling me she just had her baby, and this guy was like, he was walking her, holding her stomach, and the guy, he said in Creole, but he said like, wait, the way you holding your stomach, you trying to tell me you're letting your nigga hit? And she's like, no, I just had a baby. He's like, I don't care. When my wife had a baby, I was hitting it and I could feel all the stitches bite me.
Oh, man.
So this nigga he didn't care he was hitting. But
like Tutti Frutti. Oh, bro.
but I'm really I can't answer that.
Man.
I don't think I would, but I'd probably do it in grimace, like
Grimace?
because she's
Ill,
pregnant, bro.
You'll be an ill guy.
Because she's pregnant, so I'm like, ugh, like touch the belly. And I'm like, oh, I don't know, bro.
It's Rihanna.
But she's pregnant.
It's Rihanna.
But she's pregnant.
It's like driving a Lambo. Like, just because the Lambo is like, I don't know,
Got a flat tire. or
fucked up
something.
spark plugs, you're gonna fucking drive that bitch.
That's different. I don't. This nigga's different.
That's a crazy metaphor.
I
That was
know.
crazy irony.
Like
All right.
we were with it, and then we were like, spark plug. I was like- or if it's a Lambo or riding on Toyota Corolla.
Crazy on that Lambo,
Lambo
bro.
on
You
Corolla
like, man.
tires. Better? Is that better?
Still a Lambo though.
It's still, come here, rude boy, won't you beat it up? Come on. I don't know. You saying no? She sends you that text. 6 months pregnant.
Okay, for the sake we get off this fucking subject, I say I will.
Yay!
This nigga out
That's
here.
why the only reason why you want to get off. You just want to get off the subject.
Nah.
I probably would. I probably.
All right, there we go. That's some.
If I can get some
right
finance, if after you smash, would you try to ask for money?
That's where they went to extortion.
Nah, man.
Man.
Might take like a Grammy on the low, like put it in my bag.
I didn't even know this was gonna come to here, bro. I still wanted to talk about Mr. Ratburn.
We talking about love and stuff, my guy. You know, I was talking about the different types of way people love each other. And
Yeah, I got it from that.
Aisha Curry and
then
boom.
to I couldn't. This nigga here, we're talking about the Haitian men don't cheat shit. This dumbass goes, oh yeah, that's like global warming made up by the white man. I'm like, this nigga.
Sarcasm.
He said it, sir. I was like, wow, I've never heard some shit like that. But I like how it's a movement. Like I follow something on Instagram that says black men don't cheat. I think it's like,
I think that's a movement.
We all know it said
It's on social media. On social media, it's a thing.
It's a meme. Memes are supposed to be jokes.
No.
Jokes are hilarious.
There's like a page. There's like a
Because
full
of
page.
sarcasm.
No, it's not a sarcasm. I can't speak for black men. Haitian men are.
we not cheats.
We don't. We already told you, bro.
We love our women.
Absolutely, all four
We
of them.
appreciate them.
Treat their wives the same. Ain't nothing different.
The wives, all of them.
We gave them several kids.
If it happens in Haiti and America, it's two different things.
Okay,
It's like
I
two
It don't
different timelines. You know?
Exactly.
It's like,
Alternate universes
yeah,
and
it's
shit
like
like
the
that.
MCU.
It only combines at a family reunion or at a funeral. That's the only time both worlds collide.
Yeah.
This nigga said, "Yeah, y'all lost me."
They'd be like siblings you never knew you had at your father's funeral, and you're like, who's that? Oh, it's just, your dad's other family. Shit like that.
I know some people that are like side babies.
Yeah.
And it's crazy, like you were like the bench family.
That's a super political correct way to say a bastard.
Bastards.
A side baby.
Say it.
Well, you threw me
all
off.
day.
You threw me off. You said politically correct.
Yeah.
I'm like, how can you say that
baby.
more?
Bastard.
You bastard. It's crazy, man. You playing second fiddle. That's like,
You know what I hate?
The only reason I know bastard because I've been watching Game of Thrones season 1.
I haven't seen
Snow.
that. I haven't seen Game of Thrones. I saw 2 episodes. I'm not into that, man.
You know what I find funny in hindsight, like thinking about it from like my childhood, when you had like friends and all their siblings had different last names. Looking back, you're like,
Yeah, why
your
not?
mom was a hoe.
Oh man, I don't know. It's weird. It's pretty. I think like situation is always weird. Is like when you know people are cheating and it's like you don't want to intervene.
True.
Because I've had a friend that his girl's cheating on him, but I don't want to say anything because a lot of times if you
Who
tell
are you more loyal to though?
the guy friend, but the problem is I know the girlfriend. But if I say something, he will tell her, and she'll probably say something to him to make him not believe it.
Think
You know,
that's
some
what
guy,
I'm saying. You gotta go with proof. That's the
Yeah,
only thing.
if you don't have
gotta go
proof,
with
I
yeah,
don't
you
have
can't say-
proof.
Yeah.
Right.
But you got to understand, some people go so in love.
Yeah.
You know what
That's
I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying. You have to go with proof because if you don't go with proof, he's gonna be like, "Oh, you
And
just
I'm
trying to
hearing
break us
second.
up."
I hear secondhand, and you
Yeah.
know what? Like I've seen it where like my homegirl was dating a girl. My best friend was dating another best friend of mine, and this nigga's cheating, but he was just so smooth with it that like people literally saw this nigga doing this, and I don't know what he said to her, and she was like, "Yeah, you know, yeah, like."
Well, you want to believe it, man.
When you
part of
have
is
witnesses like, yo, we
Yeah.
seen this dude do this, so it's just
Like,
like,
just wants to believe it.
Yeah, man. Like when my girl's cheating. It's hard to go back to that. But yeah, like I said, until I saw it in front of me on the Snapchat, I didn't believe it. Like I said, I was like, oh, she's depressed. She's just, out of it. She's not her usual self. So I saw, oh, She's sucking dick.
Oh
I
no,
think
you
about
saw a
that.
photo of it?
Bro, I'm telling you.
Oh,
It was months worth of shit.
Geez.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, I hate the bitch.
You know, it'd be sad if the nigga was bigger than you.
I don't know about that. I don't know all that. I don't know all that. But I just know I was mad
The
as
dick
shit.
is like 3 screens
I
long.
was
Like,
mad
oh
as
my
fuck.
god.
She
Listen,
doing the whole
I
two-hand thing.
wasn't bad enough to like, I don't know, but I just
He was hurt, bro.
Yeah, I was hurt, bro.
You still sound
like,
hurt about
yeah,
that.
bro. That's fucked up.
He was like,
You
"Ah,
ruined. Listen,
7
listen,
years ago,
listen,
son.
You ruined my vacation. My first.
I
time
spent
vacation.
$1,000.
Why do you hate Justin Timberlake? He made the best song for you.
Who? Which one?
Cry Me a River.
Man.
What you be mad at me? That's the best song for. But my whole thing. So,
Yeah.
did you have your petty moment
What?
where like something fucked up? I'm a petty nigga, so like
Oh, for
something
sure.
happens to her, and you're like, yes. Bitch.
Yeah. So
What happened?
She
when I
got
first
pregnant
found
and
out.
married with that dude, bro.
So when I first found out about that whole situation, first thing I did, first of all, I posted like all our pictures together on her Snapchat for everyone to see everything.
So you started acting like a girl,
No,
bro.
no.
That's what some girls.
No. First of all, you string me along for months, make me think you're fucking suicidal. That's
okay.
That's like emotional fucking that's emotionally fucking someone up. And for me to find out this way, like nah. So I posted everything. Then I changed her Snapchat password, and she eventually got into it eventually. But then like a month later, like 2 months later, she texted me. We haven't talked for like a month at this point. She calls me or whatever. She texts me and she's like, "Oh, I got kicked out of my house. I had to sleep at my job last night. Can you like send me some money?" And I was like,
Oh hell no.
I didn't even reply.
Good. Nigga, let me tell you.
I didn't reply.
You is petty, bro.
No, bro, you know this. It's like
And then-
weird. I have a
Like,
big
good,
heart.
good.
Yeah.
Good,
Let me
I
tell you
hope-
what happened
I
to me.
hope
Let me tell you something that happened to me. I don't know if I said in the last podcast.
Hope she had to eat out of trash can.
I don't. Yo, you started your other man meat and you asking me for money? Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I started getting mad like I got cheated
Yeah.
on. Let me tell you something that happened to me. There was this girl in college. I thought she was beautiful, bro. So I literally hit her up, and I do this thing where like. It's like you ever like go back to old DMs to look at the way you spit game, like you're looking at film. So you're like, all right, maybe I shouldn't have said this here.
Bro, that's
I should have said this.
hilarious.
That's
Totally.
what I do. Like, you know,
I compare and contrast things that worked with other women versus things that
yeah,
didn't work
like
this
you
time.
taking notes. So that's what I'm doing. I'm like, all right, I should have zigged in a zag or zagged on a zig.
One less hello would have worked. here.
Exactly. Like, okay, I put too much LOLs. I'm out here joking. I
Too
should
many
have.
what you're doing.
Yeah, you know, too many eggplants. You know, shit. No, I don't do that. But so I look for some reason. I was like, "Yo, is this girl still alive?" Or sometimes you do a check, like someone come up in your mind, and you look at them, and
That's how I am.
you know what I'm saying. And so I was like, "All right, well, I haven't talked to this girl in a minute." And so I remember a couple of days or whatever, maybe weeks, months, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I'm still friends with them." And I realized back in 2012 or something, 14 or whatever, I sent the message, and they never respond back. I'm like, okay. You just see I think the great check mark or whatever. They never seen it. All right, cool. Then I get a message from her out of nowhere. I'm like, ugh. So I looked into it, and she's like, hey, like just long. And when something's a long message, we haven't talked in a while, they want something. So I'm like, all right, okay. And then I looked in it, and she's like, hey, the fucking ambulance. But she was like, hey, I know we haven't talked in a while. Once I see that, I'm like, oh, God. She's like, oh, we haven't talked in a while. And, I do apologize. You always seem like a great person. Things going rough for me. I need me and my boyfriend struggling to get rent. First of all, you said boyfriend, you fucked up. If you wanted something from me, you fucked up right then and there. You weren't smart about asking for what you wanted for. Oh, we're struggling, going through
She
hard
went
times.
with honesty and feels like you
No.
should have lied, bitch.
Should have led me on. All right. And so she's like,
Made
oh,
me think I could get some, and
for real.
then
As soon as she said that, I'm like, hard no. It's like Shark Tank. If you go, so check this out. So she's saying, oh, things are going rough. I need rent money, blah, 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 blah. And she asked me for $900.
wow,
Oh, that's
900. How do you go?
that's a strong ass.
Even Azam saying no,
That's
no,
like
no.
not even-
Azam, how you feel about that? You can talk out. You can talk.
Fuck that.
Exactly.
Fuck that.
You can say it louder.
Brave and brazen shit I haven't seen in my
How you go from ignoring me on my DM and asking for $900? Nigga, that's almost a stack.
was throwing some pussy first.
Right, throw me
Throw
a crumb of the Cuda cat. Just throw me something. Just throw me a little
Nigga
crumb
can
of
watch.
it. For real.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
give me 900.
I might Venmo you a $250. I can't help you hit a little $250. You know, I don't mind helping you, but you might want to help yourself first.
Oh man,
He hit me with that, and the thing that kills me is like, number one, he threw in my boyfriend. So you dating a nigga that can't help you financially.
Yeah.
But you hitting me up. She's like, oh, I feel embarrassed. I know, blah, 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 blah. And I made up an excuse like, my dad's in the hospital. Who was in the hospital at the time? And I'm like, shit, I need $900 myself. And she was like, oh, okay, well, hope all is well. I'll pray. And he went ghost for a minute. And now he's back on social media talking about hashtag sober life. And when you see someone put hashtag sober life,
they was doing some hard shit.
She
wanted that
smoking battery acid. Like,
that 900 wasn't for rent.
for real, it was for that smack. Like,
nah, man, she owed someone money. That's
for
what
real,
it is.
900. That's so. And the thing is like, how dumb am I to give this person $900? Someone who straight curved me to asking for 900. He should have been.
Dude, it's some dudes with money out there who's like, that would be a good investment to start this conversation.
Nah, bro.
up.
Nah,
like depend. Like if
I see
it
what
was,
you're saying.
yeah, like if it was a bad chick that you've been going after for a while, and it's like, this is an
Makes sense.
opening. This is an opening. She gonna owe me. You
Makes
know,
sense.
I'll slowly feed her this 900. And then I'll slide right up in. That's the mentality behind
can't do
it.
that. My whole thing, but the thing is, it's like when you think about it, I'm not mad at her because it's like when guys.
She tried.
She tried, but it's like when a guy's trying to get at a girl. How quick are you going to throw that sexual innuendo there? Or you know what I'm saying?
Depends on how good you feel, how confident you feel. Like
Maybe
she's
she
feeling
felt
the
confident
vibe.
that she could talk about her boyfriend
Right.
rent.
But I think she put in the boyfriend so
to
that you knew
deter
that.
you from.
Yeah.
So how you going
I'm
to
not doing anything
Right.
for it except for
Right.
that because I have a
Right.
boyfriend.
So how you going to curve me
Right.
and ask me for money? So you curve me and am I petty for
No,
Nah,
you're
that
right.
was
900?
definitely.
Maybe if she had said like 75, I'd have been like, come on, you couldn't spare for 75.
That's crazy to have those two things, like a drug addict with morals, tied together.
you don't want that 900 for real?
She don't.
I'll milk your
Just like-
prostate. Okay, I'll think about it. But
Let me ask my boyfriend first.
yeah, like what you mean? That's fucking crazy. And the thing is,
That's like a vegan. That's
know
a
what's the
vegan
fucked up
who
part?
does heroin.
For real.
You
You know what's the
I'm
fuck?
trying to put good stuff in my body. I can't.
Fucked
Like,
up.
are you?
The fucked
you
up part is on the message thing. It still didn't see red on it. Like I still saw the check. So this bitch found a way to message me and not even read that.
Shit.
She might have deleted you or sort of deleted that.
Yeah, she could have deleted the whole thing. You didn't even get it,
She probably
bro.
didn't get it, yeah. In hindsight, she probably didn't get it. She probably thought you were being an asshole.
You thought you got curved.
No, I
She
got
didn't even
curved.
read
I
the
got
message.
curved.
How do you
I
know
got
you got curved?
nigga. I checked game, nigga. I was doing this.
So you were talking to her before.
Nah, I mean I was trying to get at it, but it didn't work out, bro.
Gotta take your shot, man.
I
Gotta
took
take
it.
your shot, bro.
The shot I took is like when Carlton took the ball and shot it and
Hail
completely.
Mary.
He threw that helmet, and he
You
was
knew it
like,
wasn't gonna work?
yes, and he was looking, and the ball completely missed. Yeah, that's pretty much was that.
But that's how girls are, man. I think girls do the same thing, like that I was talking about, that where they have a guy and they have multiple dudes out there that they feel like, I could date that guy. I'll entertain him to
I
keep
think
him
it depends on like the
interested.
girl's age too, or like their mindset.
I think it's the mind state.
Yeah.
But it's also like, I get that especially when I talk to like chicks who are like 9s and 10s, like those chicks that you be
they got
like,
options.
man,
Of
like
course they got
got
options.
tons of options. So
Yeah.
it's like you got to play that slow, methodical game with them. One, let them know that you still got stuff going on.
Yeah.
You're not in their inbox all the time, every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that you got stuff going on in your life, and you constantly, basically, in the beginning, it's like you're letting them know, hey, I'm still here. Hey, I'm still here. I'm slowly, and then little by little, you start taking that away. And then they'll start reaching out to you because it's a consistent thing. It's
That's
like,
what you do.
Hey, what's going on? Why is this dude not texting me? No, it's
Yeah.
been like, did he lose interest?
Because are you preoccupying yourself with other girls?
Right, exactly.
Okay.
So it's not even with other girls. It's just like, man, maybe he's losing interest, and I can't let him
Yeah.
lose interest because that would be a good catch. So let me go out and I'll reach back out more. So it's always it's always usually, I wouldn't say always, but typically the guy putting all the effort in the beginning, and then once he starts to pull away a little bit, because I would say naturally he will feel like this girl's not into me. She just toying me along.
Yeah.
So he pulls away, and then it's her job to be like, oh, I don't want to lose that attention. I don't want to lose that attention. That was nice. And then she goes
but
out.
At the same token, you got a little something right here. But you were talking to the booger fell.
An hour in.
A booger fell. It was dangling, and it fell on your butt. I'm like, nigga, wipe it. And you kept talking. I was like, all right. He's
good. It's good,
because it's not on the side of the can.
Wait for you to finish.
I was lucky until you told the story. I mean, you could have waited to the podcast, bro.
I had you, bro.
Yes, whatever.
Hold on, nigga. You tried with all the memes, bro. We got even today, bro. We're even, bro. But not the thing.
We probably good. That audio equipment probably gonna fail this whole.
Are we recording, bro?
We are recording. Our audio has been a combination of fantastic and then you guys just screaming. How this will sound, I have no idea.
It's probably gonna be trash, bro.
We'll figure it out.
It's all on you, bro. But the thing you're saying is like the whole like keeping distance makes the bond fond or whatever. And so a lot of times some girls be like, all right, and have the next dude.
That's because you didn't gain her interest. You didn't pique her interest enough, and that's on the dude. The dude didn't pique her interest.
Like I was in a situation.
It's always I always feel like it's the dude's
too.
fault. No, I feel like it's the dude's fault.
Because my whole thing is this is like I was involved with a chick, and then she wanted to be friends. Like he wanted to be friends with benefits. He was like, hey, what are you trying to do? And then go friends with benefits, and it's like, oh, you want to have fun. I'm cool with that, but part of me, like the analytical side of my head's like, something's up. In the sense where like something's up.
Maybe she got some girls, bro. You talk to some girls that are like, I don't have time for a relationship. You know what I mean? I just want to have fun.
Or maybe or you don't know what the previous relationship was.
You don't know what that is either.
You
like
know?
a lot of girls who work at restaurants are like that. They work restaurant job at nighttime, they at school in the daytime, and they go out on the weekends and they party up and they do them one night stands, and that's the lifestyle until they find somebody that's consistent. And like a friend with benefits is somebody safe, bro. It's just like, I know this dude, I'm safe. And that's why a lot of relationships, after you end a relationship, you go back to that same person just to smash.
Yeah.
I had this one homegirl.
Because you're like, I know them. I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah.
So I had this one homegirl who got out of like a 2-year relationship. This was a while ago. And she was like on her thotting and bopping. Like she was fucking dudes regularly. She was on Tinder, like 4-5 niggas a week. Like she was on it. And we were talking once. She was like, "Oh,
bro, that's what
I'm
your girl should have did. She should have been on that $900. Should have been swiping right on them dudes, man. Going out dates, getting that
She
money.
could have did a crowdfunding, bro.
She could have.
Oh, like 50 here, 50 there.
Yeah.
Let me finish. So she was like, so we're talking one night, and she was like, "Oh, I'm talking to this guy now, and I don't know, we haven't had sex yet. I want to wait a couple dates, see if I'm really into him." I'm like, wait a minute, so you fucking dudes regularly and you want to hold out for the nigga that's trying to actually like you? Like, I don't know, to me, it sounded weird as fuck. But yeah, women can be like that where they like.
I just feel like sex is, I don't know, I feel like society puts so much value on sex. Like from a childhood perspective, it was always like your virginity is something that should be sacred and you should give to somebody who you love. And then when I'm out here, I'm just like, bro, everybody fucking, I don't know.
No,
like,
you're right. But this is the modern world too, though, bro. So like these ideas of sex and stuff, these built after thousands of years, in different cultures and shit.
A girl who's sexually active like that, I mean, good for her.
No. I didn't have a problem with her having sex regularly. I had a problem. My issue was like, so a guy finally wants to get to know you and actually likes you. That's the one you're holding out on. It sounded weird to me. Right. The nigga that just wants to clap them cheeks up and probably did it with some other chick last night. You giving it to him that same like some good pussy.
It's weird.
Yeah.
This nigga here, he said he's afraid to mess with single mothers because they got good pussy.
Exactly. I have horrible discipline. I'm not in that shit too. Not gonna lie. Horrible discipline.
For sure, bro.
I'm gonna sit in that shit. Not gonna lie. These are real facts. I've told them this is not embarrassing. Single mothers, I'm not single now. But
I'm dating a single mom right now, bro.
If God forbid I am. Is it wonderful pussy?
I'm not gonna disagree.
It's
with
wonderful
you, bro.
pussy. Stay away from me, single mothers.
Rebuke it, me. Step away from me.
If one man can look in their eyes and not in that pussy, then I know I have no.
Bro, just imagine that, like,
I don't have that
doing
strength.
that,
I've never.
You never did that? Don't do it, bro. Don't do
I don't have that kind of strength to pull out.
And you don't have no kids.
Not consistency.
Have you?
I pull out regularly, but there's been some times where I fuck up and I've had to like plan B,
Take her to the clinic?
Nah, never. I can never
Crush
abort.
up Plan B. Put it.
Not trying to bring up abortion, but I can never abort. Like if she ever says, "Oh, I'm pregnant," it's like, hey, taking that L. It's my time. But so far,
Hey, he said taking that L, bro. Pregnancy. Gotta take that L, my guy. I got caught up.
it's over, bro. I gotta start planning for like college and shit now. I got.
When he said sit in it, I'm thinking of him in it and looking at his stuff. She's like, get off me. He's like, no.
Nah, man. This is when I say sitting. I'm thinking. I'm stroking that shit, and the little part of me is like, "Hero, pull out," and I'm like, "Nah, I gotta finish." Yes,
And almost instantly, you like, God damn.
yes.
So hold on. So
that switch from this is the best thing ever to
Yeah.
oh my God, what did I just do?
Yes. Yes.
That's that, bro. I got a joke
So
about
I
that.
say no to single mothers.
Well,
for
I
that
just feel
reason.
like in order to think clearly, you just gotta get sperm out, man.
Yeah.
You gotta get it out, bro.
so wait, hold on. Your old lady has a kid,
Yeah, she got a kid.
and she's built like that. That's crazy.
Yeah,
How many?
yeah. She's one kid.
One?
And she's
She's
9,
built like that?
bro. Her
Oh,
kid's
no,
9
I
years
wanted to
old,
see her.
man.
Have you met?
Yeah, I met the girl. We went to Orlando a couple weekends ago, man. Her sister, her brother had a wedding. Her brother was getting married.
And you went?
Yeah, she
Oh, that's
invited me
serious.
to
Oh,
the
you're-
wedding.
to
oh,
weddings.
you're in, bro.
Yeah.
She told me it was important to her, man. She come to all my important
How old is
stuff,
she?
bro. She's 32. She's
But
nice.
hold on.
Women? Oh, okay.
That's different.
What you mean?
Like
That's a big thing.
going to like your stand-up
Events,
shows and
yeah.
shit like that.
It's important. I asked her, was this important to you that I be there? And she said yes. And that's because I know her intentions, right? Now, if I'm just dating her to date her, and I know that this ain't going to be something serious or I'm not looking for nothing, if I were to go to that, then that's kind of fucked up on me, right?
No, but the fact that
Even
she
if
asked
I told
you,
her, I'm like, hey, I don't know what this happened.
no, true. But the fact
Right.
that she asked you is showing that she's comfortable enough with you and like confident enough in who
She
you are
wanna
that she's
bring
like,
around her
okay,
people.
my family can meet this guy and it won't be embarrassing, you
Right.
know. So that's pretty deep though. You're in there.
Oh, for sure. I know
Like, you're
I'm
pretty
in
deep.
there.
I've been in.
You're
I've
no
been
longer
in
single,
that-
my friend.
Yeah.
I've been in that situation.
You're no longer single.
Yeah, dog. I didn't know. Yo, you in there?
That's a
bro.
relationship.
No, I'm in a
Oh
relationship.
yeah, okay. Just making sure.
That's the first time.
Because
I
earlier you
heard
made
him
it
say
seem
that.
like you were talking to
I
her.
told you that's my girl. Like,
But niggas say that all the time.
yeah, that's true.
So I don't know. Dang, bro.
Yeah, you.
I feel like he told me he got stage 4 cancer right now. I'm like, damn, nigga, is it malignant? What's happening?
Nah, bro, she not pregnant. I ain't taking no L. You know what
Ah,
I mean?
man.
Like, I'm
He
just-
said L.
I could get out.
listen.
Nah, but
listen.
it's
Knock
pretty,
on
it's
wood.
pretty-
But I've had many a scare, my friend. So
I haven't.
I've had many a
I
scare.
haven't.
I'm not kidding when I say I have no discipline when it comes to vagina.
Nigga, that's a scary thing to say in society.
I'm just being real with you. I'm just being real with you. If
Nah,
that
that's
shit is
what we
nice, I'm
want,
gonna sit
bro.
in there
It's
for a
forever
while.
petty, but real also.
If it's in
That's
there-
what you want. You want the real deal.
Listen.
The real-
This guy pouring his heart out there.
I would
Yes.
say this is the most raunchy out there
Nah,
episode.
I've told you this shit before. Man.
No, you did. It's
Episode 2. I got so much to go off of.
you know what's
Y'all
weird?
caught all the previous one
Listen.
episode.
You know,
Phil was hoping I'd hold back.
no.
He's trying
I
to
know
bait
he would.
me.
I know he would. That's why, like at my
I
job.
feel like we just starting to get warmed up. What you mean?
Oh shit! Well, you want to film what you want? Nah, we'll talk about that later. But yeah, no, me like that's why I wanted him on the podcast because like just his sense of humor. I'm like, yo, that's where, and it's the type of black quote unquote black guys people on the call floor would say we are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we sitting there some hood niggas, and you know. You probably grew up hearing that. Oh, you talk like a white boy.
Yeah.
You know, so you get all that shit.
For sure.
But the funny thing about that is we have the sharpest tongues on that fucking call floor. You know what I'm saying? So if someone talk reckless to us, it's like, okay, you're light work now. You know? So it's funny because like the hoodest people, because we're gonna say some shit to you that's gonna hurt. It's gonna be funny.
And that laugh behind it. Bro,
Exactly.
it's like,
People gonna
oh.
laugh. So people will just cuss you out like, oh, you fat motherfucker, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And then you'll be like, okay.
My mother said the worst things to me.
Yeah, you know,
nothing.
it's
This
just
is
like
nothing.
Haitian parents go in on you. My mom mad at me has said some hurtful
Yes.
shit. Like I remember one time like this kid, he let me borrow his Game Boy, but I just hit it. And like Haitian culture, they don't want you doing no shit like that.
But playing Game Boy?
Well, just like borrowing someone's.
things.
Oh, okay.
So they assume they're gonna say you stole it.
I stole it, exactly. My mom, dog, she saw it, found it, and she went in. And it's like, dang, man, I just borrowed the nigga's video game, bro.
Yeah.
Went in, bro. Said some heartful shit. I'm like, dang.
What'd you say?
She like, why didn't I leave you at the hospital? I was like, yo.
My mom
I was
once
like,
said,
shit.
my mom once said, lucky I had you in Haiti because if it was here, I would have had an abortion.
Oh.
I was like, damn, mom.
And you know what's the worst part? They send you off to the room, and you in
just
your
gotta
feelings.
think about it.
Yeah, and they'll be like, and they'll say,
Come
oh,
get something to eat.
not even that. They'll be like, oh, so you gonna spend the whole time here and not even talk to me? Bitch, you hurt my feelings.
Oh, we're not friends no more. You don't like you're not friends with mommy no more.
You don't love me no more.
You're not friends with mommy.
It's like, bitch, you just. I remember one
That's
time.
some mental manipulation right
Yo,
there.
I'll
bro.
never forget. Like, I was about to say about like an ass whooping story, and then I remembered one time I was in theater. I was in theater scholarship in college, right? So everyone's joking about the times their parent whipped their ass, and my one friend goes, "My dad choked me," and everyone was like,
Oh, shit.
and yeah, the dude, and then he like topped it. He's like, "Yeah, I woke up and I don't remember what happened." We're like, nigga, you got hurt. We're all taking ass whooping stories, and he said that. We're
That's
like, bro,
child abuse.
you got that.
Cutting off the oxygen to your brain.
I was like, whoa. But nah, man, it's just a cultural thing, man. But I think we're good on.
Haitian parents are cold.
Oh, absolutely.
Haitian parents build you for roasting.
Oh, absolutely. Oh my God, bro. My grandma's wild. My grandma's at that age where she don't give a fuck. She never gave a fuck, but she don't give a fuck. My grandma told someone in Creole, she said, "Pété no dé, moi gen plus important espacio." That's the translation. And she pretty much said the fart in my ass is more important than you. Like, something like I think she said the fart and shit in my ass is more important. Like, loose translation. And it's like, yo, who thinks of that? 80 something years old. And it's like, this lady ain't shit. But then it's like, then again, it makes sense. Genetically, the roasting came down.
Nah, man, you have no choice because you spend hours like.
Don't you think about that? Like, that's why you funny? Because genetic, like, from generations from previous learned how to be funny and pass that shit down onto you almost naturally.
Yeah, my dad.
People always tell me, oh, my bad, you can finish.
Go, bro.
Oh, no, I'll say my people always tell you stories about my grandfather, RIP.
Yeah.
But he used to roast the shit out of, like, his wife. And, like, even now, he's been dead since, like, 2009. People are like, oh, he used to say this and this. I'm like, he sounds like an asshole.
You know? But then again, like, when you think about the philosophy about roasting, like, for me, it's like, I've always been that kid I don't know, maybe it's a defense mechanism. Like, as a kid,
Yeah.
I was like Bart Simpson. Like, I was a wild kid. Like, I remember when I grew up in Massachusetts, spent the first 8 years of my life there. And my sister told me to go bite my principal in the butt, and I just did it. I was a wild kid.
Your mom told you that?
My sister,
Oh,
she was like, go bite the principal, and I just bit her ass. I don't know. Now, you do that now, it's ridiculous. But it was just like, I'm a kid, wild kid or whatever.
I got that beat. My grandpa told me to go piss on my grandma. Did it.
Is it the black grandpa?
Nah, it's my
Guamanian?
mom's side, yeah.
That nigga
My
wild,
mom
bro.
beat the shit out of me. And my grandma was trying to defend me.
That's
She was trying to
grandparents for
defend
you.
me. That's like, yeah, don't beat him like
No,
that.
but
He ain't mean to pee on me. He missed.
yeah. So like for
And my
roasting,
granddad just drunk in the corner laughing.
and he
bro.
didn't tell him that you did.
laughing.
That nigga ain't shit, bro. But the thing for roasting, because like as a kid, I was just like physical. I was about that action, and then I guess I hit a point where I realized I don't have to get into fights verbally. You can get under someone's skin, because I could fight someone, but bruise whatever, you know. But
And a
you say
potential to be
embarrassed.
embarrassed.
You say a word that'll get someone right. Like someone might fight you, but it's like I'm
in
forever
your
a part of you,
head,
because you're gonna remember that one time someone said something to you.
Yeah.
So like when it comes to roasting, it's like a lot of times if someone says something crazy to me, like I'll be like, oh, you fucked up. Now I get to unleash on you. Sometimes I'll see someone that has a funny shaped head. I'll be like, yo, look at this nigga's head. But it's like not maliciously. Now there's some people that will happen, like especially with us at work. Like they'll be like, "Oh, it's all good. I'm good with joking," and it's like,
And go home and cry.
Exactly, they can't handle the heat.
Right.
They can't handle. Some people be like, "Oh no, I can take roasting," and they'll joke with you. But when you joke on them, they want to be victim and start crying.
For sure.
So it's just like you never know. It's like knowing martial arts. Someone want to spar, and it's like, yo, I leave niggas dead, bro. You sure you want this pressure? And then you fucking hit them with a toot, 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 and they fall on the floor shitting on themselves. And they're like, why'd you do this? You wanted this.
I try to end it quickly. Personally.
Yo,
like
this
I
nigga's
don't
wild.
Right for the throat, bro.
Yeah, like I try to go for the like I don't know, like we all know things that you are personally like will kill your soul. And I know I'm pretty good at assuming what people are like really insecure about. So I'll attack it. Like that'll be my first. Like I won't start off with no light jabs. Like I just.
This nigga is a
Oh,
sap, bro. Let me
jeez,
tell you
bro.
something.
Jeez.
This lady, this girl, grandmother died, right?
Oh man.
You
And
went
so-
right in on that?
Listen,
Oh,
listen,
man.
listen. Usually someone, usually like, yo, I'm so sorry to hear what happened. I'm sorry the passing. This nigga goes, I'm sorry to hear about your dead grandmother. We look at him like, yeah, he's wild, bro. This lady has flabby arms, and he shook her by the flab to get her attention. She's like, oh, she pulled it back like, what? You don't like that? And he did it again. We're looking at him like, yo, yeah, he's white. Hero's a panda bear. The reason why I say a panda bear because he's chubby with the glasses. He looks so unassuming, but he'll fuck you. I've seen it. He said horrible shit. He's wild, yo. This man's wild. That's why I had him on the podcast.
I try to end it. The point is, I try to end it. Like I don't want to get into an extended conversation about these roasts. Like I'm just.
Like I told you, this lady.
Your mother deserved it.
Oh,
Like,
this lady, this girl at my job, like where we work, he speak with a Bahamian accent, but it's so thick, and he just went in. Nigga, when he said he sounded like a 1970s Arnold Schwarzenegger, I fucking almost rolled out the chair.
He was already dying because I said before that. I think I said she sounds like a husky Bob Marley.
And I was fucking done. And I'm like, no, I got to get this man on the podcast.
You know they do roasting at backstage. Or after Mondays, after the open mic, they
I'm
have
with
a
it.
roast session.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there.
afterwards.
I'm gonna go there. I think we're good with the podcast. I think we got enough of here. I'm gonna introduce you. So we got my dog Hero Marcelin here. Hero, I know your Instagram. He got a pretty good following. Let the people know about it, bro.
Yes, this is I'm kidding. Yeah. So my Instagram is EL_T_Gray_Negro. LT Gray Negro. Also my other one is the Black Tea Show. That's pretty. It's all right. It's not popping yet. It's just getting there. I also have a YouTube page. Also the Black Tea Show. You can check me out. I'm pretty dope. I think.
Nigga, talk your shit. You're dope.
I'm pretty awesome.
You
So
are.
just check me out. Check brother out. Just guess it'll be something like some scrolling. I don't know. Scrolling letters, right? Yeah. He got me. All right. He got me.
And J Guy, let the people know, man.
Stand Up J Guy on Instagram. That's it, really. I don't know what else I got going on. Got some shows coming up.
Yeah, when is the contest? Or is it on the
Contest
20,
is
on the
this
3rd,
Friday, man.
This Friday.
Comedy contest.
I was gonna
Legend
release
in the
today.
Making contest. This
No.
gonna release today?
No, this Friday.
Okay,
That's
all right.
when I release
So
it. Yeah.
comedy contest today. If you're in the area, Northwood and West Palm Beach, I got my guy Phil Ismay.
Gang.
Gonna be up there trying to win $1,000 I'm giving away, man. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be a good show.
And I want to give a shout out to the guy behind the camera, Azam. It's my homie.
Hey,
He does a lot. He's dope. He's dope with production. He has a metal band called Tyrannophobia. I don't know the hashtag for it though. What is it?
For Instagram, it's at We Are Tyrannophobia. Yeah,
At Instagram, we are
Tyrannophobia.
Tyrannophobia. Yeah.
It'll be in the thing.
Yeah, I gotta shout you out, bro. I've known him I met him like when I was starting stand up.
So you're 19.
So he met me when I first started. And
Slimmer Phil, right?
Yeah. Hey, bro, shit happens in life, bro. It was like what, 80 pounds ago? 80 pounds ago.
how old are you
Minimum.
now?
Huh?
You was 19 when you started.
Yeah. I'm 27.
Okay.
You know,
You got
so
some time in, man.
yeah, but it wasn't consistent. But now we went through
Same thing.
shows where shit was horrible. Like I'm talking, this nigga has seen some shit. We had war stories, and it's crazy, bro. When you think I've almost known you for 10 years.
You're getting old.
Yeah, we're old.
My dog's getting married next year.
Oh man, congratulations.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Don't you have like a wedding party to go to, something like that after?
I have a meal to get to. About halfway through when we were recording, I just saw a text message pop up that was just, I love you. And I'm like, I can't answer that, so.
Oh, all right. Well, shit, let's cancel this. Guys, I want to tell y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. This is the Papi Negro podcast. Forever roasted, forever petty. Mama. Papi Negro. We out. Peace.